Using and editing 4K raw file in any NLE is quite difficult. These files can't play back in real time depending on your system. Of course, it's really difficult. So it's the same with Resolve 15. So the first step, this is a very simple workflow. You have to import your raw files, your 4K originals, right there, for example. Next step, this is, let me show you, this is GNG file, and the size is 4608 by 2592. So it's very difficult to play back. So next step will be to recompress to something else. These something else files will be used within any NLE. It could be Avid Media Compter, and could be Premiere Pro, it could be FCP X, or any other NLE. Next step will be to create an XML or an AAF file, then import this XML or AAF right into Resolve. So you get the same timeline in Resolve with your compressed files. Then you have to grade, and last you have to conform from your compressed files to your 4K originals or your large files of any kind. Step number 2, select all your files, all your 4K files, then go to File, go to Media Management, and transcode all your files to something which is quite easy to edit. For example, in my case, I choose QuickTime and Apple ProRes 422 LTE, and the resolution will be a bit lower, 1280 by 720. Okay, just fine, and go to Start, then you get your compressed files. Step number 3, I have my compressed files right there, right inside Final Cut Pro X. Not masterpiece, I know, but the goal is to show you workflows. I have to show you workflows, quite simple. So let's select my edits, then go to File, and then go to Export XML, and then I export my XML, which has already been made right there on my desktop. We're back in Resolve 15, and I've just created the ProRes LT bin right there, and have to import my low quality files, whatever the name you've given to your folder. Then you have to import right inside your ProRes LT bin, done, and then you have to go to File and import your XML. So go to Import Timeline, then import AAF, EDL XML, then go to my desktop. Where is it? Can't find it. Okay, here we go. Go to my desktop, select my XML, go to Open, and uncheck in this window everything. You have to uncheck automatically set project settings, and uncheck automatically import source clips into media pool for a simple reason: you already have imported your files. So go to OK, and next result will ask you what you want to relink your files to. So uncheck master and check ProRes LT, go to OK, and done. So you've got exactly the same edit as the one you've just made in your NLE. In my case, it was FCP X. Step number 5, grading. So I go to the color page and choose to grade very, very simply and very rapidly. In fact, it's not a grading demo, it's a workflow demo. So this way, for example, this one, so it's been graded automatically. Let's do this one again. Okay, that one. This one's 2. Okay, it goes very fast, I know. Okay, last one, and for example, let's add a node and let's make a gradient. For example, this is sunrise or sunset, I don't really know. Could be this, yeah, that. So I get this, a bit too saturated maybe, not really my taste, and done. Step number 6, reconforming from your compressed files to your 4K originals. right inside my HD timeline. You see this is an HD project, HD timeline. So select all your files, then go to Control and choose and check on Formula Enabled. Then go to your timeline. Here is my timeline, here it is, okay. My XML timeline, then choose to go to timelines and then we conform from bins, and we have to select something else. You have to uncheck everything and then choose to reconform to my 4K originals this way, and to be reconformed with my timecode, with my source timecode quite easily. We can choose any other parameter that may be useful in your case. So I go to OK, it's been reconformed. So last step, I have to go to Control and then again have to check conform lock enable. So in that case, my little red square. Then I go to my color page and I see that my files are not my complex files anymore. I check this and go to View Clip Detect, for example, and I see that I'm working on my 4K originals. Done. The other thing you can do, for example, is if you want to modify something quite simply, you have, for example, you can go to Playback and then choose Render Cache, go to User, for example, or Smart could be even much more easy. Go to Smart and you see that your timecodes are becoming red. Once your timecodes are becoming blue, it's possible to read your 4K footage right inside your HD timeline in real time. So as soon as your timecodes are blue, this is the case right there, it's possible to play back your 4K files in real time. It will be a bit slower in my case because I'm recording at the same time. But anyway, in other cases, it works properly well. So if you want to modify something, please do adjust your grades to your taste. For example, like this. Done. And just in case you get an offline file, like for example right there, because I've changed the name of the file, something that I don't have to do of course, but just in case, I show you what to do, how to reconform from this file which is right there. So I just create a new bin, go to Control and add, for example, add bin, could be anything, could be reconform to from offline file. Okay, and right there I have to import my Jack of all trades shots. Okay, then I choose my timeline. Right inside my edit page, I want to reconform this offline file. So go to Control click and then uncheck Conform Lock Enabled. Then go to my timeline. Here is my timeline. And choose to go to reconform from bins and choose not the master bin, not the 4K originals, not the priority, but the reconform from offline. Okay, and done, and quite simple.